With the Fiora counter pick there into Gwen to be the possibility of a snowball of the star here. If they could get him fed early on the Fiora, get that split pushing. Palafox though, level 6 now acquired as well for the Azir, has the self-peel. Both of them.
Going in.
Not self-peel.
Going backwards. Contracts coming in looking to make this one happen before JoseDioto is able to turn it around, but Palafox is in danger. Home run, baby. Baseball back to the...
Guarantee your jungler eyeball time.
Got that Herald. FlyQuest might have knew about it, but they couldn't have done a thing. And now Luger. Oh, no, buddy. Oh, no. Johnson just picks that one up. Easy peasy.
All right, all these plays CLG are trying to make around Takui. He just lands the Sleepy Trouble Bubble, and they get another kill for FlyQuest. This time, the price is going to be a counter jungle. Philip, though, he's going to be the recipient of a dive.
Oh, Contracts coming in. A nice riposte from Philip. Can he outplay this any further? No. Snip, snip, and he is cut down. As, no contest on that. Philip's got Aframu behind him up here on the top side, trying to trade into Dokla a little bit, but he can just back off really.
Should go up on these on 12-14, because like you can see here, with 4 people, they basically guarantee a tower kill.
Yeah.
They also give you 200 extra gold when you take it, so nicely done here from FlyQuest, and they're looking for a bit more.
They want to make sure they get this second charge. Remember, those tier 2 turrets do not regenerate, so that's 2/3 of the HP guaranteed right there.
Yeah, and they force the flash out of the Poppy as well.
1,000 HP. CLG would
Luger.
rather not have a smite fight, so they'll just yeet the Trundle away. Easy, secure.
Ejected from the club.
He issues the grand challenge onto Luger, but CLG don't really care about
Challenge
that.
denied.
Challenge, no thanks. We're going to refuse that one and just take the turret.
Just got, can they catch? Takui's flash is back up though, so he actually doesn't feel scared at all.
Yeah, CLG is just turning back towards Jose and Johnson. Now Aframu rotating up here as well. Jose going in. He's going to subjugate the Poppy immediately, and the fight breaks out. Contracts walking away. Dokla here on the front line, but Gwen is immune for the time being. Trying to get the snip on the multiple targets. Dokla trying to get himself out of the fight now as FlyQuest takes a lot of damage into a lot of health bars, and Luger is grabbing himself the first kill. Philip now trying to stand and fight in the middle of a 1v3. Riposte is down, but he's in Takui's help. They'll make it a 1-for-1 as they lose Contracts for Philip. 2 dead on the side of FlyQuest, 1 on CLG, and CLG are looking to find some more. Poom goes in for the slow, and Palafox has the follow-up. Luger with a little bit of poison over the wall, won't be able to find enough damage to grab anybody just yet. As looks for more, and he finds it. Deal with the fact that CLG is going to grab themselves this massive objective super early on. They're really trying to stick around long enough to grab this. They make Contracts. Poom has died to the minion. Contract shows up now. He's made his way into the pit. They secure it, but FlyQuest is coming in looking to punish. Palafox gets over the wall. Dokla's at 100 HP. Luger's got about 350. Dokla running into the enemy jungle. Luger running into the bushes.
It's a scramble, baby! Every man for themselves! Dokla's going into the tower, and Luger is going to the fountain!
Okay, double kill back for Takui.
Be in range too. Maybe get vision here. Any blue? Blue. Wait for me.
Okay, we need someone to tank then. I'm gonna die.
I'm almost here.
Maybe? Oh,
It's like a second.
bad.
I'm coming. No, stay.
Luger tank. I'll die for it. Okay, get out. Fast. TP.
I'm out. Run.
I'm fine.
Yeah, just try to get out.
Yeah.
Dokla doing the same on top side.
Yeah, interesting. We've got only 13 seconds left on this dragon, and Dokla does not have teleport. So FlyQuest with a 5v4.
Oh, let's see where it goes, though. Philip's already coming in on the side. Luger is under pressure, and Poom is already down. Contracts wants to get away, but they're still chasing. Takui jumps
the dragon. It does cost them a turret for split pushing Dokla there, and Palafox trying to sneak in and get the mid turret as well.
Alrighty, looks like that turret is going to fall in mid. Luger was hanging around the area, but does not want to risk anything. Second, Drake.
No problem. The rest of CLG just back off.
Well, they want to, but the Trundle Pillar's looking to stop that right now. They interrupt the channel on the ulti, and now Contracts could be in trouble. He goes to sleep, and he takes a dirt nap. Johnson grabs a killing spree, and FlyQuest are 5v4 on the map now for the next 35 seconds, and that's the enemy jungler who died. FlyQuest moving up now.
Probably should have popped that one themselves. Here comes CLG.
All right, FlyQuest is in the pit. JoseDioto's at 1/3 HP. Jose's got to be careful here. Dokla coming in. Jose under fire as it looks like they're going to lose Aframu potentially too. It's Jose gone first, and CLG's looking to strike. Afro dies second as Philip wants to fight back, and Dokla barely stays alive. Luger's coming in from the side. Rat-a-tat-tat, fire the gat. Luger's ready to go, and he's found the shutdown on Johnson. Takui heads for the hills, but those hills have eyes, and the eyes see you. That is replay. See how it went down.
They have double smite, guys. They have double smite. We actually
I look down the puck. I look kind of
okay, I can look here.
Yeah. Slow.
Yeah.
Turn on the flash.
No flash. Leona's one in the pit. Charles dead.
Turn on dead.
Leona 1 HP.
Leona flash.
Yeah. Leona's dead. Leona's dead. I'm looking.
Fiora.
I'm hitting Sivir. We win. Yeah.
Zoe has one flash.
Okay.
You guys
just try.
I will chase.
do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. I believe.
The rest of the team's just going to buy as much time as they can. Sivir attempting wave clear. It's very difficult into the Baron, though, because Baron reduces that AoE so much. Palafox goes for the big sweep.
Oh, Palafox doesn't want to let him play a slow game, but Palafox is already dead. But he's going to be traded away for 2 as Jose and Afromu both fall. Contracts yeets him back on out of there. They're going to be able to take the tier 2, but Philip is winning the race. He's inside the base of CLG, cracking through the top lane inhibitor.
CLG, though, they're going to get 2 inhibitor turrets down. See if they stick around for the actual inhibitors themselves. Dokla recalling with the Baron empowered recall. He'll get back in time. Let Philip push that wave out one more time, that super minion wave, in order to get better positioning for the dragon.
Oh, Luger just unloading onto Joseoto, and Contract slams him into the wall. He stays alive a moment longer, but Luger's got the damage. But CLG went really far in. Are they too far up? Dokla's gonna be low, but he stays alive with a stasis, and Palafox sweeps in to clean up. Boom! Still right behind his carry, looking to make this happen. Yes, they lose Contracts. Yes, they lose Luger, but they take 3, and CLG are looking for more.
Palafox has zeroed Philip off of Dokla's body there, just as he's about to go down. Palafox, this Azir, the Emperor is commanding them.
Nearly dying at the very start here.
Yeah, he opens up on Luger, and Luger just returns the favor, all the damage through, but the huge stun.
So ready to team fight, ready to commit to the DPS, knowing he'll be able to keep himself safe with that aggro drop. Dokla going all the way in here. Poppy disengage, throw him away, keep him off of that tier 3 turret. Johnson trying to get back and stay alive. Luger barely kept around by the power of the wild growth, but how long is it gonna last? Not long enough. Takui gets the kill, and CLG have lost their marksman. Contracts tries to continue falling back with the rest of the squad. Palafox is the damage, and Dokla's at 40%. Philip's coming in from the side. He wants to keep this one going, and Contracts is going to be focused down. Philip gets himself back, but Gwen is immune. They still keep running, but FlyQuest keeps chasing. CLG needs to keep disengaging this. Joseoto's still coming. Looks like we might have an attempted recall here.
The pillar!
Gonna get caught out. Afromu goes in, and he finds the stun. TP going out from Dokla. There's another death. Palafox goes on a killing spree as he dies, but now Poom is trying to escape from Philip, and there's no way out. Nice fight coming out from FlyQuest, but Dokla's in the enemy base.
They chase down CLG, and the reward will be the Baron.
Catching Luger like that was so big for FlyQuest.
Mid-inhibitor is the only damage CLG were able to get done. Meanwhile, FlyQuest with the Baron buff trying to push in.
Philip getting jumped on by Contracts and Palafox together. If they can take Philip out here, that's going to relieve a lot of the pressure that FlyQuest has earned for themselves. Riposte is not enough, and CLG have taken out the enemy top laner. They got a 5v4 on the map. The Azir turret still zoning FlyQuest away for now. CLG just in the base.
You don't need minions to take down inhibitors because there's no backdoor bonus for just inhibitors, so they can just slip in. They get the middle one.
And now they're walking up top, but they realize they don't have the time to take the inhib out itself. They're staying grouped. Joseoto at half HP. CLG are hungry for a fight here.
W down,
Luger
though.
still creeping around, still invisible. Philip issuing the grand challenge onto Dokla, but he's got to be careful. Riposte now going to find Contracts, who has to get away too. Palafox, the Banshee's Veil keeps him safe from the Zenith Blade. CLG really testing the waters here, not afraid to scrap, but FlyQuest meeting them and stopping the push.
Can they actually circle back around, cancel the recall here, make a run for the inhibitor? FlyQuest trying to go for the dragon again. CLG can run for this inhibitor. This will be number 2 top inhibitor. Luger's going to blow that sucker up.
CLG is saying we know FlyQuest is going to go for the Drake. We will trade it away for the inhib top, and CLG get what they came for, but what is the cost? Sleepy Trouble Bubble on Poom. Okay, no follow-up. CLG's able to...
Philip coming out of the base. They want to contest.
They do this so fast. 6 seconds. They started it with 18 on the clock. They finished it at 24. CLG get Baron, and the fight just breaks out. Afromu's going to lose half HP, but so will Contracts. Wild growth to keep him alive. And now FlyQuest look for a chance to re-engage. Joseoto leads the charge, but Afromu's immediately killed. CLG have lost Palafox, and Dokla's stuck in a stasis. They continue trying to run, but they've lost both solo laners together.
So hard now after that mini rework. Let's see it.
Okay, FlyQuest are going in. Philip gets thrown back over the wall. Contract's looking to disengage somebody if he can, but he's already dead. Tukui goes unstoppable, but Johnson goes down. CLG killed the enemy AD carry, but they don't have a jungler.
Yep, one of these is not like the other. The Sivir is down. The team fight stronger for CLG, but they can't secure.
Oh, but they found Palafox. He's going to be killed instantly. Afromo makes it look easy, but now Dokla's looking to turn it back around. Snip into the back line as Philip tries to fight back, but he's got to run away. Jose the Oto's got 10% HP, and Dokla has blood in his eye.
Oh, Luger's still up, and that rat is scary. He's going to keep Afro and Trundle out of the pit. That will be Dragon Soul for CLG.
House of the Dragon Soul for C.
You don't have the extra carry.
Oh boy, Philip just might die here. He's trying to stay alive. He falls. Sleepy Trouble Bubble.
Oh,
there's the
stop.
sleep. It's immune by the power of the Zonias, but it's not immune long enough. Ain't got no waves. You can't do much if you don't have the waves, but Philip has the wave bottom, and he'll grab the tier 2 at least. Problem is, they bring Philip back here.
They counter TP to the counter TP.
Now they know FlyQuest doesn't have a way to get back in there and match him in time. Dokla's going for the inhib, and CLG have found the macro outplay for now. What is FlyQuest's answer as CLG disengages with a 4-man
Double TP, they're going for it!
to bring Palafox in. They want to go for the end of the game as FlyQuest are trying to get back to the base. Philip wants to survive, but Palafox wants to stop it. The Nexus turrets are gone. CLG just won the game!
Longest game of the year! See?
All right, final pick of the draft for 100 Thieves. They're going to take the Gwen into the Gnar there in the top side, so they got a little bit of split push power.
Is ready, Flash is ready, they're gonna go.
They got the wave at the turret. They got a 4-man party. TP's coming in as 100 Thieves. FBI takes a couple of hits from the turret there, so at least they get the teleport coming out from Jensen. They're still hanging around, though. FBI at about 150 HP. He can't tank any turret shots, but everybody else can kind of do as they please. Closer's going to walk in and start it out with a bite onto Sven, but the power of the shields, the healing, it's 100 Thieves grabbing the first blood, but is there any sort of a punish at all? Jensen's going to grab one back as Berserker's down to 100 health. Fudge isn't taking the bait just yet. Building that Gnar bar, though.
Patient.
Someday jumps in. Fudge gets the Mega Gnar, finds the wallop as well. Someday, however, ready to turn it back around here with the ulti. Blabber trying to flash away, stay alive, get himself out of trouble.
Got no
but
W,
trouble
though.
has found him. He's got no flash anymore. And Closer gets
And that's the whole turret.
just about. Couple more auto attacks will get it done. You can see the boomerang fly in from FBI slightly off screen, but it
So
wasn't
they
enough.
didn't get the pullback there, the Diana portion of that ult.
And now Sven and Berserker do not have that Nila ultimate to fight with. They've still got Sona's ulti. The Berserker's down to
Under
pretty low
tower.
HP here. They're looking to outplay and heal through it. Closer's at 300. FBI still throwing the boomerangs out as Abadaga makes his way down, but Jensen is here and Blabber is ready to go now too. Jensen stealing the Sivir ulti and hasting the team, but C9's got to be careful. Sven is almost out of mana and he doesn't have a lot left in the tank. FBI driving the spell shield, but he won't get much use. Blabber's at 50 health. Blabber just barely walking away as Closer now looking for the chance. And Abadaga has already found one kill. Berserker's at 100 HP. He's about to die to a little bit more damage. Oh, the turret hits him, and Q2 takes him out. Jensen looks to get anybody back, but he won't find a dead. Abadaga.
Look at that charm that's gonna come through. FBI doing so much work. All of this chunk damage here. Blabber comes around the top. He doesn't have ult on the Wukong. You can tell the rest of the Cloud9 team, they're like, we're kind of low. Jensen pops the ult though. Sven is already low on mana, and it's just all of this chip damage. Then Abadaga, his ult comes back up. Blabber, they see him, he's chunked down. The clone here, once he gets sight of him, Flash with the ulti for Abba. Yumi jumps on him. Dodge zone doing a lot of work again, but the charm right past Sven.
Just beautiful.
Crazy, crazy, right past Sven. FBI almost dying to the chains, but Sven also jumps on him. They get the heal back up, back to the top side though. Fudge.
Okay, Fudge pushed up and was able to
They're hiding back, then we've seen the benefits here. Cloud9 though, brute force flowers. That's the answer.
They already got one tower with a Herald, and now
Cover. But that's a lot of bodies. That's all 5 Thieves.
yeah, there's a whole lot of Thieves up here. The teleport's coming in. Fudge wants to turn it around. Mega Gnar into the wall. Won't matter. FBI gets the kill.
That's enough. 5, even with the teleport coming in. Full commitment from 100 Thieves. You see Cloud9 not able to push out anywhere on the map either. Bottom lane did go to the turret with the extra minions there. But
They're all gonna
We have
come.
5, we have 5.
I just go with that way. I just go with that way. I'm gonna ult this guy. No flash.
They're tipping.
I'm fine. I'm taking. I drop.
It's already good.
Nila is still mid. Nila is still mid.
Nice.
nice, I love to hear it. We always talk about the Mega Gnar transform back to Mini, but it's so cool to hear it live. They're gonna go back in. Closer keeping an eyeball on it. Looks like the recall from Gwen finishes. Someday teleport.
All right, 100 Thieves is ready to engage on this, but it's Cloud9 with control over the pit right now, and Blabber secures the Drake. 100 Thieves still
Something
looking
going.
for any sort of an angle. Someday has arrived, finding a lot of damage here into the Cloud9 health bars. They're gonna kill Ven first, but Someday dies in response. Berserker is fighting back, but he falls to FBI and Abadaga. Blabber disengaging here with the clone now, as Fudge almost has the Gnar bar ready to go again. Abadaga and FBI running away, who he's still attached. It's a 3v3.
Ooh, Fudge has flash. He could make it.
Fudge goes in, but he's not going to find the Mega Gnar, and now with the ulti down, the man's in trouble. He's going to be shut down by Abadaga, but Blabber is kills him won't happen. A double kill over to FBI. Vinted, this is a Yuki crowd today, baby.
I think it is support for the player.
Well,
It's about the player, who he there. Let's see what they can
he's
get
playing
done.
a mean Yumi.
This advantage. You see them keeping the map kind of dark here for Cloud9, moving in these wards around the Baron. That lets them go for those aggressive plays. You
Shoved
see
up. There's that tier 1 turret.
Blabber on the flank.
Blabber will look for 100 Thieves, maybe, but he ain't gonna find a way in just yet. Teleport coming in from C9. Abadaga lands the charm. Blabber trying to get out, but he's rooted up by the Yuumi ulti. Blabber has to disengage. There's no way in. He's way too low, but now he's ready to turn it around. FBI is gonna be the target, and FBI kites it out. 100 Thieves still ready to fight, but they've lost closer, and FBI's got 100 HP left. C9 may have found their moment and found their opening, as Someday now looks for a way to get his damage in, but he immediately has to retreat. Blabber still looking for opportunities, still looking for ways in, and to stop him and get him away from this objective. Someday's coming back around. FBI's gonna see Jensen. Auto attacks being put into him. Baron's down to 1,000. C9 should be able to secure it, and Blabber's got it done. Now Someday's fighting everybody here in the middle of the pit. A double kill back over to FBI. Blabber might just be taken down next. Berserker with the flash out over the wall. Closer coming in, looking to chase them down. Berserker dies next. Fudge tries to get away with the Baron buff. He's the only man left wearing purple, and he's about to wear it to his own funeral. Subjugate him as he tries to jump over the wall and ride the chickens home. Everfrost slows him down. Flash won't get away. And 100 Thieves.
Legendary 8-0 now on that Sivir. Cloud9 trapped inside that Baron pit. Very risky stuff. Let's take a listen through a team fight off champions, but sometimes the sieging here requires the extra rotation, so they just link up with Abba on the bottom side of the map. Look, I'm a mini Gnar, I'm jumping on you. Aren't I so stupid? Come attack me. But they don't take the bait.
Nope.
Don't
they
take
just
the bait.
take the mid lane turret instead.
100 Thieves don't take the bait. They don't let that Cloud9 trap collapse on them. Take the mid turrets. Fudge's going to be able to finish up the outer turret for his team as well. And the Thieves, then they pick it up. It will move them to Dragon Soul Point.
Well, I don't think Krugs are on the menu now. It looks like we might actually get a little bit of a fight here as 100 Thieves closing in. The Yuumi ulti's flying out, and Blabber is on the menu. He immediately goes into the resurrection as Abadaga drops stasis, and Jensen does the same. Jensen and Blabber both trying to get away as Someday looks for his way into the fight. Berserker looks for it, and he finds the shutdown on Abadaga. Berserker trying everything that he can, and Cloud9 have killed 2 and lost 2. Fudge ready to transform into the Mega Gnar, but FBI's ready to just cut him down. The Guardian Angels being procced all over the place as Fudge comes back to life, only to die again.
Oh, it's a one-way trip because that Sivir Yuumi will chase you down.
Exactly, my friend. Ready to go in with a 10-0-7 scoreline, just DPSing at the top of the charts. 100 Thieves just pushing straight into the enemy base. Now you see it, now you don't. Goodbye tier 3 turret, goodbye bot lane inhibitor. 100 Thieves will just walk it on out. Dragon Soul gonna spawn here in 10 seconds. Blabber nearly dies instantly. Abadaga's still looking for it. Abadaga's still found it. Now Fudge is your target here as Someday's zoning away the other 2 players on C9. It's 3v5 and 100 Thieves are ready to end the game. Jensen's on the flank, but is there anything a Silas can even do? He steals an Ahri ultimate and all it's good for is running away. 100 Thieves 21-8, and they probably aren't even done yet. Sven should die first. Berserker's trying to take somebody with him. He only gets a GA, and Jensen has to watch from the fountain as 100 Thieves slam Cloud9.
FBI.
Collectively, and everyone
Yeah.
got
You know what the sad thing is? The reason I got signed for Sivir Action is a really good Legends of Runeterra deck, and I'm like, that's apparent.
you're ready to talk about
I'm ready to talk about Sivir Action.
Okay.
Santorin. Wow, okay, Inspired actually gonna go for the early smite to make sure he's got health right now, because there is gonna be a potential dive. Or is there? Burns the W. Jungler's still looking back at each other. Santorin has smite to take away the big Krug. It's the lion's share of the XP, though not the gold. That's all in the back half. But he knows with where he can see Inspired, there's a smite and there's the play. Inspired on the other side now. Here comes the walk-in. W should be on cooldown. Who's going to pull aggro? Stun's going to come in first. The flash follow. Wants to get out. The shield takes it. He's out of range. And will he trade it back? Inspired gets pillared. Santorin wants it. Takes a bite out of crime. 2-1 Team Liquid. Now Impact, of course. Level 6, though, is going to be very safe here. I can't imagine him dying to level 4 no item Trundle. Controller over the wall. Jumps across it. By the way, Inspired's here. Good luck, buddy. But Core JJ is here. They outnumber. Flash Q stun. The rest of the follow-up is there. Team Liquid decide we are gonna be top.
being his teammate for a year, but not the case there. Able to get taken down. Now things are looking really rough for the Gwen.
Punch that. Whippo? I guess he's fine.
He has ult as well.
Oh, he almost has enough damage to full kill. W? Okay, that's really late, buddy. I mean, he's fine, but that is as it feels like, because already walking up, and guess what? 2v1, good luck, buddy. Has Ignite, has ulti, burns it now, wants the regen, and here's the dunk to start things out. Finds the stun as well, Pillars in the way. Gonna find a lot of damage, the punch coming through. Bibbo drops the aggro, 100 HP left, and Trundle gonna knock him down. Team
A lot of the most kills in the league through this time period. It's once they get these leads, they start trading out for more objectives than people feel like they need to. And so from here, I think a lot of people want to see Team Liquid keep this pace up. Core JJ all over the map, Santorin all over the map.
Trying for the re-ignite on the top side. Whippo, no, does have ult, does not have his flash. Gonna dunk back towards safety by a bit of space right here. Still has the shield, it will not matter. They'll get him. Oh my word!
That Gore Drinker!
Gore Drinker was massive, and Whippo straight up 1v2s. No matter which jungler comes top lane, Impact dies.
Whippo just destroyed them with the massive haymaker, and during the fat shield, able to use his Gore Drinker to jump up a couple hundred more HP, finish that kill, and still be on the map to push now with the Rift Herald.
Oh, he'll barely finish TP in time. He's thankful that Herald's going to sort of summon slowly, but this turret will always die to the charge. Gold will be earned. Whippo getting low again. Shield, Gore Drinker, turret's gone. How about the rest of the fight, though? Once again, Impact is gone. He still just lives. Whippo still surviving. Jojo Pyun is here, but is it more meat for the grinder? What's it going to be now? Santorin a bit low. Here comes Bjergsen. Kills number 3. Kill number 4. This game is so the perfect way the kit plays out. Guess what? The shield is bigger, the damage is bigger, the more damage you've taken. Gore Drinker is literally a missing health heal. You want to go to one.
You can't just always look right at the stats. It might be because the 4-1 and 4.
Oh, that's a charm. That could be some danger. This man is in a 1v3. He's running for his life. Misses the ulti. Jojo Pyun. Good fancy feet. Hansama. Can't look at the stats, but it read 0-0-0, and it's because the man isn't dead. Burns the heal. Here comes the rest of it. Finally goes down. A nice shutdown comes through from the farm. Danny is on the board. EG has a small sign of life. Here's Whippo again, forced to flash away. Second ult should be here, I believe. Knockup will tag and use it with the ulti, but he's gonna drop a gigantic shutdown. That gold grab. FT still a gold. Just blue, 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 blue. Sorry, Corey, you're a support. Sorry, buddy. You don't even get turret plates. Second arrow goes down. Herald on someone will be able to attack. No summoners, but has ult and a spell shield. As he gets it lower and lower, this will be mid lane outer, dropping all 3 outer turrets. Will be slain. Woo! Team Liquid killing turrets. We had the dragon. Got 200 gold more expensive. Was very OP. Moving towards maybe a death dance next up. Yeah, run away. Oh, pretty good pillar though. They might find the engage. Danny doesn't have a good way around this one. Saves the ulti. Walks back just barely, but they're going to lose one. Inspired flashes back. Impact TP's in just to be attacked again. Quick cleanse out of Danny. Trying to stay alive. Ignite is on. That means it might kill him. Just going to be 1 tick shy, I think, and the shield comes in anyway. Impact nowhere to go. Whippo finds the kill. 2-0. Team Liquid keep taking whatever they want.
You see EG's mentality. We should contest the dragon. They tried to group up mid, but there's just so little control over the game. Team Liquid easily pounce on top of them, grab a couple more kills, grab a turret, Going to be over 8,000 gold for 20 minutes. A little bit the split, despite being 9 and 5 in regular and in record.
High Inspired. I've got 2. I've got the knockup. Do we have enough damage? So Vulcan comes in for the charm, the double knockup. Good damage into Danny, but here comes the reinforcements. Will it even be enough to find a single kill? They're going to try, and they'll get Santorin. 1 for EG. Nothing back just yet, but here comes the dunk, and it's going to be Jojo Pyun dropping. A 1-for-1 as Sivir gets on the board. Hansama. This entire jungle, and it's like, look, you have to walk through 7 different pockets of vision. We could be in any one of them. Are you going to even make the play happen? So Hansama on the wings, has the ulti popped, Impact buying some space, but now he may be buying the farm at this point. Running back far enough away. He will stay up. EG still contesting pretty heavily. Inspired has to clone back out, but here's the dunk in. Gonna find 3 slows, and that could be enough for the kill. Inspired still pillared. He's gonna be dropping. Yes, indeed. Traffic cone. Back you go to the fountain. 5v4, no jungler. Baron's on the plate.
Team Liquid find that quick kill after EG was looking for a flank, trying to contest vision a little bit, not able to get anything done. Jungler down, should be a pretty free Baron for them, but EG, they don't back down, man.
No.
Like mid-2000s movies, never back down.
Never back down. This time around, though, might be a loss. See if they can come through on the first engage, looking for the best they can as Vulcan goes right back out at the front of the charm. Shuffle's gonna be Zonya's, but Cortej has a stopwatch himself. There's 1 kill on for Santorin. Can they get the chase down? Jojo gets a single kill, but the long form fight is 3-1. A TP comes across, the recall out, and Team Liquid, no, look, we still got 4. You still have no jungler. This is gonna be Baron. Team Liquid grow the gold lead to 9,000, soon to be 10.5.
Poor JJ gives his body up for the team, get those kills, get the Baron. Team Liquid looking good. Playing angry, it feels like, 2 weeks, and so it makes sense that these tricky counter picks that he's trying to do are getting a lot of negative community criticism.
But now we go into this one. The shuffle's back and forth. Jojo Pyun stays alive for now, but this man's gonna die. Sivir is there. The pizza hits him. Bjergsen is on a rampage now. 405 on a 2-item Azir. But yeah, I mean, you look at the sort of opportunities that Bweppo's had, and look, he has been playing a lot. 4 games so far in the split behind his Gangplank at 5. But I feel like anecdotally, Team Liquid are having a worse split than in spring. And in spring, he was just playing a unique champion every game. Like, he went to go like narrow down the pool because they lost in playoffs, and it actually made the team, it feels like, look worse.
Yeah, I think there's been maybe Team Liquid, sometimes when you start stumbling a little bit, like we said, still 1-1, still by most metrics good, but compared to their own standards, they wanted more.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get in your own head about, well, what should we be doing? And you start really over-analyzing a lot of things. And I think for Bweppo, his personality is these unique picks, and you kind of have to unlock him so that he can take over a game and absolutely 1v9 like this one.
And he's doing it right now. Of course, some help from his jungler, but it's going to be mid lane dropping, and here comes the team fight. Dunk comes across, goodbye to the Gwen. 5v4, good luck for the flank, buddy. Inspired comes in for a second and drops just as fast. And now in a 3v5, there's not much you can do. Jojo Pyun is here. He'll find a stun, he'll find a heal, and he will find his... Oh, he does get the kill, but he will find his death. I don't think 2v4 is much of a defense here. Danny going to be hiding behind the turrets right now with his lane mate. And to be fair, the bot lane is 1, 2, and 6. The EG bot lane tried their hardest. It's not going to be enough. Team Liquid top dip the whole way through. A ton of coordination through Bweppo, Santorin, Bjergsen, and CoreJJ. They slammed every one of those lane matchups, and they're going to be looking to kill the last few EG members. Nexus falls, and TL crushes the doubters.
Team Liquid break the 1-1 streak.
Can basically block the electric burst.
Yeah, we talked yesterday about like the Karma Seraphine lane also being quite strong into the Nami Lucian. There is a very real trust that you have to have with your teammates. And when you're on teams that are losing more games, it can be hard to establish that trust. And I think that's why it's really cool to see some teams like CLG who are just so all in on the same page because they trust each other's calls.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. We got a really heavy trade down the mid lane, leader on 100 HP, and we've got a jungler coming around as well. The flash! And River hits him in the first.
River is hanging around on the Trundle.
He's gonna find a slow, the flash in for a bit more revenge. When is he gonna flash away? Because they want a pillar afterwards, and he knows he's never gonna get out from this one. And they find the kill. I love it. Save the pillar. Henry's done. 10:55 here for Power of Evil, but he is not around for this dragon. Ignar may see it happening, but the map control right now belongs to Golden Guardians. Very late into the game, 11 minutes, the first Drake has been claimed. Now they're behind it if they stayed. Oh no, is there gonna be enough people? Ignar's gonna be the target. They know he has no flash, but how about the reinforcements? River is not that tanky. He's being attacked. He's been polymorphed, and he's gonna drop. Fertilizing the ground now. When he is happy to fight, Golden Guardians pick the 3-on-3 that they lost.
They tried to find the angle, still too tanky though, couldn't ever get on top of Ignar. Then it's Kenvi versus River as the 1v1 and just slightly more damage for Immortals side. Yep, able to kill River, then continue that push, drop the Rift Arrow, going to explode this game up to 3,000 gold lead 12 minutes in.
That's looking really nice now. Honestly, Immortal's going to feel pretty happy with this one. 3,000 is huge off the fact that because second Herald is alive, it's being attacked right now, I believe, but now Revenge. Yeah, full MO before. Like, you actually can't live this. No one has TP. Tidal Wave to make sure it really happens. Here comes the dive. River holds aggro, just sort of sits there at the edge of the range, and they get the kill, but Prismal somehow takes the kill. A very minor thing lost there. Golden Guardians get a kill. They get one thing back for the Herald. Keep in mind, again, Herald, 300 gold in and of itself. Top lane outer, left alone, that's 500 gold in and of itself. And though, honestly, and Fiora is pinging it that, hey, I'm doing this, no one has TP to answer. But, like, I want to see Nami giving him wards. I want to see Lucian killing mid and then coming up there as well. Like, get the money.
Source in your TP, and Immortals now has a bit of a nice tempo advantage. You get that dragon, drop this Rift Herald mid, break this turret, all adders down now.
And that's going to be a nice one. There we're going to have the flash in for Leader, wants to scoop back. Oh, interrupted by the Lulu for a second, but Ignar's still going to be the target. Ignar will go down, one kill picked up as they run away and get a bit more gold.
Lucian Nami is to try and get Prio here in the mid lane. It's kind of tough to actually win out, but you got to use these abilities to try and win some trades and then move into the side lane.
Prismo flashing in, Gale Force, he's got him! There's your bloodshed mark! Lost takes him down, but River's in for a bit more, so he's going to lose his life.
TP comes in for Licorice, not able to find any tanks other than the Trundle, and you're probably just saying, I don't want to be hitting Trundle. So he's going to have to continue playing aggressive. That IMT's comp does not lack for damage. Between the Graves, Wukong, Azir, there's plenty in there, and so if your thought process is, I want to kill the threats to me.
11 per minute is definitely a nice clip here, as everyone else kind of catches up here as well. And bot lane goes down, so Licorice, now that he's got some lifesteal, has the wave clear, has sustain, and is able to actually get lane pressure.
You can see Immortals moving down to try and do something about this.
1v3. Yeah. So there's the Shirelias, there's the pop in, a lot of slows. Polymorph could make it an easy scoop, and they're going to get it indeed. Finally gets the riposte across, but he will die. Really nicely done. Guarantees it. Burning down this Baron. River will be here. He's got a blast point. He's got vision. Here's the TP. Flash! Cannot quite get it. Listen out, Immortals in this fight.
Go mid. Dragon's still up.
I'm watching.
Dragon's still up. Yeah, watch this in.
Tristan's going deep. Okay. Kill this guy. I got you. Come in.
That's it's the only comp you can go for there.
Oh, I gotta say, PoE absolutely made a monster play, though, despite the little hiccup of taking the turret shot right at the end and dying. Maybe goes from a game end to just a mid inhibitor, but you heard how crazy he was going. Even his team was like, oh my god, Tristan, you're in there.
Yeah, he's gonna be okay for now. Careful, Leader into 1K, but it's jumped back to the turret. And yeah, with that, they say, okay, we're gonna hex.
They're stacking as well. River just had to flash into the pit alone, not able to get that secure. A nice kind of, it's not really a flip.
But, you know, that 4-win mark is 7th, 8th, and maybe soon to be 9th place, all tied up together. The Golden Guardians will find themselves on a 6-game losing streak if they don't find a comeback here. Prismal waiting in the wings, Leader down there as well. This turret will die.
Yeah, not the angle for this turret now that there's a little bit less pressure in the mid lane. They've also shoved out people on the flank. They have the turret drop behind them by PoE.
Round 2 for Licorice. Knows he outsustains them. I think there is an Eclipse in Ruin's inventory, but it's still going to be decent enough healing to keep him okay. We may see Licorice try again with the flash later on. Top inhibitor will be dropping. The Immortals look for the rest of it here. Leader still waiting with the Azir scoop. Decides no, today is not the day. Drop the inhib. Let the regen come through.
Ranked team in the league, and dropping that, you have to feel like hurts your confidence, but the fact that they have bounced back right now against Golden Guardians is absolutely huge for keeping their playoff dreams alive.
Pretty good pillar. River on the front line. Not going to burn the ulti just yet, but can be getting pretty low. Going to flash to safety. Golden Guardians maybe found a fight. They like Ignar. Low health here as well, but keep in mind, mid and top are pushing in. Revenge buying some time here. Can Leader find the stun? Can Licorice find the engage? Revenge still has ulti and flash to disengage, so he's going to be just fine on this one. Leader jumps the wall, but now bot lane's under fire, and they've got to get back into the base, so Golden Guardians will sack bot lane tier 2. Good kiting by Immortals. The 6th man, the mini waves flooding in elsewhere, forcing Golden Guardians' hand.
Yeah, Immortals are not going to reset off this. They're actually going to keep this push going with these supers in the top side. That's going to give them time alone on this bot inhibitor to take all 3 just before Soul Point spawns.
Pillar toward Revenge, ulti's back to safety, 6A2 low to fight, and there's going to be a Licorice TP. Is this even possible?
Second one coming.
Second TP, they've got to make the play. It's Golden Guardians going for broke. Here comes the first dive. Ignar burns the ulti. Whimsy for a second. Now here's the dive, the scoop on a 2, and it's a perfect setup by Power of Evil. Leader's already gone. They're going to look for Licorice now as well. They chop him down. A double kill for the Azir, and it's Golden Guardians running away. A TP for the flank inside the base onto the minions. Hey, Sticks, say, guess what? Revenge is here, but he may have sealed his own fate. Just barely survives, runs away, and it's 2 left. Now only 1 left, and Golden Guardians will find their 6th straight loss. Immortals stop the slide. They will take down the Nexus turrets, and Immortals will finally get their 4th win in the LCS.
set up a potential three-way tie in 7th as well. Immortals, too much peeling for Golden Guardians. Dive to punch through. They kite out that fight. They grab their... They played around the Ornn. They killed, I think it was Whippo, like 4 times. So there you go. Solo is a pretty competent Ornn pilot. And they round out their team comp with a lot of good team fighting.
It feels like whenever Solo teleport available.
Yeah, got him on a yo-yo. Hoon came down, looked like he was going to reset. They dropped Dragon. Now they're actually going.
He's the one to go in, gets knocked up upon the entry, and at the Wild Growth does manage to survive. Spica chunked down to half HP, but still remains. Immediate retreat.
Biofrost teasing us there, able to keep XU alive with the heal and ultimate, but now Dignitas is starting this Dragon out. There were a lot of ultimates committed by both teams. Only Ahri ult up for the side of TSM, and without a way to start that fight being delayed. Hopefully you're on this Rift Herald push, we get it.
Killing someone, the key to Mark's happiness. Getting a Rift Herald charge onto the mid turret. That's one way to put some smiles on the faces of TSM and the fans alike, able to finish it. Oh gosh, sounded like the character in a book that I can't remember now. So.
Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, here we go!
Hey, let's go for it! Who get locked on down
For TSM.
See if any plays are made right now as TSM keep their eyes on this Rift Herald. Dignitas on the approach, go in for the knockup. A charm lands onto one, followed up with the root, but Hoon, the subject once again by the Wild Growth. Blue flashes away, follow-up knockup onto Hoon, leads to his death once more in the center of it all. XU still remains until TSM has something to say about it. Another flash plus. Oh, the charm immediately after, answered by the stasis of Biofrost, but it's not enough. The nope was...
Grab some more gold in their pocket, up to a 5,000 gold lead just over 16 minutes into the game, looking really good.
So many voices, so having Solo who's willing to go mute can for sure be a benefit.
Stoic, mullet wearing.
And really work on that leadership being so important from the support position as TSM does go in here, gets knocked up by one. The follow-up, no, they lose Spica. Rely upon those fundamentals.
You have to stand your ground at some point as Spica might go over the wall here and try and pick a fight.
Looking for it onto Biofrost, knock up and more, has to Wild Growth onto himself before flashing away. Teleport coming in a supportive style for Dignitas, but the Ornn Horn goes strong. The responsive Ornn Horn from Blue's side, see if they can link it on back, but the charm directly onto Hoon has to flash away. All of these flashes.
All in the jungle, look at this. Distraction, look at these. All these wards down there.
That is actually super important for what's to come. Or Solo trying to set it up right now. A direct isolation of Biofrost on the side ends up giving his own life for it.
On and Blue are going to try to contest because if they don't, the game's basically over. But with no smite, you have to somehow win a 3v5.
All right, let's hear how TSM is taking on this play.
No flash. I stun. Keep going.
Try to actually turn off the Baron, be able to find that easy kill into Hoon.
And exactly as you were noting, having that mid lane so prioritized to crack open by TSM, the advanced warding leading into that play after taking down the enemy jungler. Now, wearing that purple with the Red Bull Baron buff, they bring that power to the bot lane. A wave ushered in. Both of the mid lane and the bot lane are where they'll be focusing their sights right now, burning this one down.
Yep, Inhibitor gonna be dropping next in the mid lane while Solo gets the bot side set up. Spica crushing that one, having a monster game again at 5-1-1, despite that one.
If they can take down the second one here. TSM, Dignitas, all in the vicinity. Once this turret goes down, it gives them an opening. Blue going into stasis nice and early. Hoon, Wild Growth, and flash away from him. Double knock up Solo into the backline. Instinct is getting mighty low though, but they take down the pig herself before he can make an impact. The knockups continue with all that TSM has at their skill availability. This is a 5v3 currently in time. They're gonna keep up the pressure. Supers coming into the base because of the time that had passed since they took that inhib. Spawn looking to try and make the play, the burst fire and beyond. XU into the back, gets the heartbreaker, takes over Ornn himself. Spica into stasis, he goes so low on the HP, falls 2 of TSM.
Battle between him and the Dragon, but first we gotta listen in on how that team fight went down. Inner turret does give some angles for TSM to wrap around behind them. You can see them have to be very careful.
Right, going for it. Quite the burn down onto Instinct here. As soon as out of stasis, Blue eliminated Instinct with the kill credit. Hoon's been hovering over that wall side to see if he can find a point of entry, but they can't because look at all those minions coming into the base. The opening is here for TSM. Full team in effect. Can they make it happen? But the lockdown on Aspika is too good. You gotta be worried about those resets that they're coming through from XU. Another route onto him, though, is answered by Mayful, putting TSM onto the forefront. But in the end, they end from the voices when we've gotten to hear them, especially Aspika wanting to hit that go button time and time again, even in these moments. But they retake down that mid inhibitor.
Okay, we should really fight.
Let's go around, go around. Yeah, they're solo. Look at me. Just go around. Silver, go now. Silver, go now. Look at Touch here. Yeah, look at me. Oh, he doesn't have jump.
Look at
Keep going. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm going.
Lulu got knocked up.
Yo, cares area. No flash. Look at me.
Viego. This guy's grief.
I'm going.
Wait, Lulu.
I want to kill Bifrost. Can we kill Bifrost?
Where the fuck did he go? Alright,
Can we end? We end, bros.
Okay.
What the fuck?
We need
We all knew it was a potential with the live comms.
Yep. I also love the, I want to kill Biofrost. Can I kill Biofrost?
It sounded a little personal or something.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. Maybe there was some secret smack talk behind the stage. I gotta say, sick hook by Chime, grabbing Hoon out of his queue over the wall, making sure they find that first kill, remove the front line of Dignitas so that they can try and snowball through the game.
TSM are ready for it this time. 3 members here. A charm onto blue. A stopwatch hit. A hook onto 1. Taking down the biggest threat on Dignitas. TSM should feel the vibration of the fans starting to rejoice, trying to see if they can make these pushes in the final moments of the regular season. Get as many kills as you can, TSM. Set yourself up and sink that one down.
You heard the TSM chants right at the